everybody. Welcome back. How are you? I hope everyone's feeling wonderful and great, and at least hopeful, because nothing lasts forever. What I mean by trials don't last forever. They have to break some way. Something has to give. The Lord will intervene. And I just pray that everyone is okay, and we just spreading the joy on today, and just doing just a good Sunday dinner today. And what's our Sunday dinner? I want to share it with you and how we prepare it. And you can learn from how we prepare it, or you can just add what you know. And so the interaction is what it's all about. Positive something, spreading something good and positive. Welcome to the Blessed Living channel, and sending love. We're going to have some roasted chicken, barbecue chicken breast, and I have washed and cleaned, and with my trusty knife, this sword here, I have cut off the fat and the trimmings, and so I can get some fresh cuts of some chicken here. Look, they're all clean, and they've been soaked, washed. They're still in that water. I'm going to drain that. I like to cut all the extra stuff off. I like the chicken. I don't like eating too much of the fat and all the other stuff. I took the skin off, because I'm going to put that barbecue sauce on them, and I'm going to cut those up. So I'm going to leave them in that water until I put on my rice. We're going to have some rice pilaf, and I'm going to add some green and sweet peppers and onions into that rice. Just give it color and flavor, and we're going to have some green beans with it. So stay tuned. Now, what I'm using here today is my Near East. I love this, and they're going to pay me because it's like a commercial. But Near East is an awesome rice pilaf. Of course, you can make your own rice pilaf with this white rice. You have to put your bouillon cubes or your chicken bouillon into the water, and then let your rice boil in. You can add chives and different things you want to put in. But rice pilaf is just chicken bouillon, rice being boiled into that. So let's make this. I love this one, though. It's ready. They got the package for you. And I'll show you how I do it. You take 3 3/4 cups of hot water, and I'm running that water hot. There's my pan here. 3 3/4 cups of hot water per box. 2, 3. That's about 3/4. And I'm going to do it again because I got a second box. 1, 2, 3. About 3/4. Okay. I say that's about right. And I'm going to bring this water to a boil. And now with our rice, the water is boiled, and I added a stick of real butter. And what I'm going to do now is add my seasoning packet in, which is really like the bouillon, with some extra seasoning. We buy these by bulk in BJ's. You're going to really love that Near East. It's ready. It's so easy. You're going to love that. And I'm going to stir in my cube first. Reduce my heat when it's going to boil too much. And I'm going to add a few chives for color and flavor. You can smell them already. You smell that? I love smell chives. They're so good. Now let's pour in our rice. And just let that boil, and we're going to let that cook on medium or low until it evaporates all the water, all the broth. Stir it up real good so it'll just flow and flow without sticking. See that? This is going to be a good side for the barbecue chicken breast. Okay, let's get our green beans on. See that water is going, so I'm going to season that water. And I'm using that Lawry's. I've cut up some boneless ham. I'm going to add that to my water. Got flavor in there. Stir all that up. I'm going to add some peppers in. Red, green pepper and onion mixture. Remember, your broth is what your food's going to taste like. Seasoning your food and your broth. And then we'll add hot sauce to that. We'll let that boil. Okay, we got that water seasoned for the green beans, and we're going to get them on in there. And I have rinsed them. These are frozen. I love frozen vegetables. And these are the thin, super thin. And I'm going to let those cook a little in those peppers and ham and that seasoning. And then I'll add some white potatoes to it. Okay, so what I did here with my chicken, they were big pieces of breast. I showed them to you. So what I do is I cut them up so it's more reachable, edible, and it's easier to manage. And so they are washed well. Wash chicken well. Don't even play with it. Soak it, saturate it again. Then take a very good sharp knife. Invest in those sharp knives. And that way you can cut off the extra trims, fats, all that little stuff. You don't want yourself and your family eating all that stuff. And so I'm going to use my Lawry's and start seasoning this. Here's some Lawry's. This one's almost empty, so I'm going to use this one first. I'm going to season the first side. Yeah, I had just enough. Look at that. My good old Lawry's, y'all. He tried to go to the very end. And we'll give it some good old garlic powder. Give it a little shot of black pepper here. Black pepper. Not too much pepper, but you need pepper. You don't want too much. Gotta dust it. Do the same thing on the opposite side. Same rub. It's a good extra side dish for your Thanksgiving dinner. Have a pan of barbecue chicken on the side of that turkey. If you got a big crowd coming in. And there. Looks good. Let's get into the pan. Okay, here I am over this way, and I'm going to season my water. I put in about maybe 2 cups of water in a large pan, and according to what you're cooking, if you're cooking, you go by size, but you're going to need your water in there because you can't roast without the water. Okay, you got to season the water. I'm going to use the same rub to season it so that I have taste and juices. Same thing. Not black pepper now. Not too much pepper. I'll throw in just a few little chives. Let's get it stirred all up. Now, of course, I gotta add my onion soup mix. Give it some powwow. Onion soup mix. Give it that extra goodness. This is good for just roasted chicken if you don't want the barbecue sauce. That's your perfect season right here. Get it all in there good. Stir it all up. Look at there. We're stirring it good. That should be about evened out. I'll start arranging my chicken so that it can start roasting. Start roasting in those delicious flavors. Let's put our onions on. Looks like Thanksgiving. Some green peppers in there. Get them into the juice, some on top. Just let them be all around there for flavor. Okay, now I'm going to cover this. Well, I'll tell y'all, let's get that chicken into the oven and let that roast. We got the oven on 375. And the rice is done already. Doesn't take long for that rice. You just let it cook until that water evaporates and that rice soaks up the... And so the green beans are going, and dinner's going to be cooking, and let's see what's going on. Okay, the green beans are cooking beautifully. Yeah, a good ham and those vegetables in there. That's green peppers, red peppers, onion mixture. We're going to add some white potatoes. Cut up your white potatoes. Peel them and cut them up. Add them in. The white potatoes are optional, but they are good with green beans. And I'm going to add my hot sauce. Not too much, but you want some hot sauce. It really enhances the flavor. And then you can add more on your plate if you like. I like the hot sauce in the juice while they're cooking. Look how fresh and good, y'all. Look. mm. That's a good side dish for Thanksgiving. Now, of course, I like to go around my pot and get off any stuff. But have a nice, clean looking good dish. And I'm going to cover it back up. And let that continue to boil. And instead of cornbread today, I'm just going to open up some Pillsbury crescent rolls. And I've already opened them, y'all. Forgive me. And so I have them here. And I'm just going to begin to just take them apart and put them on the pan. Okay, y'all. The chicken is just about ready. I'm going to put the sauce on top. It came out beautiful, and I tell you, it's good enough to eat just roasted like that with the green peppers and onions. But we drained it already, and I'm going to save that stock for Thanksgiving for I don't know, dressing or something I want to use it for. So I'm just using some open pit. You can use the kind you use. I also know how to make barbecue sauce from scratch. My own, I love my own, matter of fact. But since we are in a rush here to eat and stuff, I'm going to use some open pit. Always keep you some Baby Ray's or somebody open pit or some kind of barbecue sauce in the house for dishes like this. And I'm just going to start squeezing it out and just putting it all over, drenching that meat. Try to get both sides in there. And notice you see all the good green peppers in there. All that is going to make that seasoning really, really good. That looks so good, y'all. I'm just going to let it bake on just maybe about 15 minutes. Just bake in that sauce so we can get that drenched in there. Turn it around. Good oven roasted baked barbecue chicken. Let's drench it in that barbecue sauce and those green peppers, y'all. It smells so good. I'm hungry too. Yeah. Get that little guy out in there. Boy, that's looking good. Okay, and we're going to get that into the oven. And just let that sauce bake in. And I got some crescent rolls in there. I didn't do any cornbread today. I kind of wish I had did the cornbread today, y'all, for the green beans and white potatoes. But we're going to let that, there you go. And we're going to leave that in for about, oh boy, barbecue chicken, oven roasted. Yeah, oven barbecue chicken. Woo! Yay, yay, yay. Oh, somebody say yay. Those green peppers and onions and all that goodness in there. Ooh, that's smelling good, y'all. That's a good side dish for Thanksgiving. Turkey dressing, barbecue chicken, macaroni, cheese, all the trimmings. Looking good, smelling good. Uh-huh. Let's see that spoon there. Oh, boy. Mm-hmm. Well, let's get y'all the first plate. Oh my goodness, y'all. Dinner is served. Some green beans and white potatoes. Some of that good oven roasted barbecue chicken breast. The breast. And you can use whatever pieces you like. I love the barbecue chicken breast. And look at that rice pilaf with those chives in there, y'all. Is that beautiful? We got some Pillsbury crescent rolls there. I usually would have made some cornbread, y'all, with them green beans. Y'all know I love cornbread. But how y'all like that meal? Look at that. Just ready for y'all's dinner table. Huh? Just ready for it. Hey, y'all. Uh-huh. And I tell you, this is that first plate. And the chicken came out so wonderful. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Look at that. Ain't that wonderful? Ain't that beautiful, y'all? I hope you enjoy that. We love y'all. Bon appetit. Be safe. And we are just praying and just thanking God. Love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.